When it comes to the build quality for this pool table, this is a standard traditional style pool table, very similar like many other tables on the market, but one of the cool features of this table is the way that they have laser cut the logos into the frame. So it's got leather drop pockets, ball and claw legs, and it's a solid wood build. So essentially what you're looking at when it comes to the custom felt, you have two different types. You've got Hainsworth, and then you have screen printed cloth. This one specifically has the Hainsworth cloth on there, which is a little bit better than the normal screen printed cloth because it plays more like a traditional style table. There are a few things that I think this table does really, really well, but there are a few things that I would like to see upgraded, mainly when it comes to the cloth and the playability of the table. That's where the main thing occurs. Because we're doing these custom printed felts, obviously you have the orange with the white pawl on there. It makes it really, really difficult to have the most consistent level of play because of the cloth. So it's kind of like a trade-off. So for those reasons, we settled for a 7 out of 10 for the build quality. The aesthetics and features on this table are pretty unique and really, really cool because it's going to be branded towards whatever college team that you purchased. So for instance, this one is the Clemson branded one. Obviously, you've got the Clemson logos all over the frame. You've got it all over the rails, the aprons, and obviously it's matched with the orange cloth. It makes for a very, very unique room, and it's very man cave vibe. It gives you these cool aesthetics that really match any game room aesthetic. For this setting and in this room, we're over here near Clemson, so obviously this is a Clemson themed room. They're going to be Clemson alumni who live in this house, so it makes a lot of sense that they're buying a Clemson themed pool table, and it fits the bill. So for what this customer is going for, it looks great in their space. It turned out wonderful. I really loved the vibe that they're going down there for. It's an upscale room, but it's going to pay homage to the university that they went to, and obviously all their children go to Clemson, so it fit this space perfectly. We settled for an 8 out of 10 for the aesthetics and features. When it comes to the ease of assembly, this is a traditional style table. These are some tables that we can pre-assemble at the warehouse, have ready to go, deliver to your house, and essentially carry it in pretty much pre-built. Put the slate on there, put the felt on there, put on the rail. So these are some of our fastest installs in the game. We love a traditional style table for that reason. Now, some of the reasons this score will be a little bit lower than some of our other traditional style tables is because it does require a little bit more expertise when you're putting on this custom cloth. You have to line it up. You got to make sure it's directly in the middle. You can't have the pawl turned sideways. You can't have it on one side or the other. It has to really, really fit in the middle of the table, and that leaves you very little margin of error. When we're carrying this table in, this one went into a basement around the house. It was very nice for us. We didn't have any stairwells or anything like that. So usually we can basically put the legs and the frame and everything pre-built in our warehouse. And because we're able to do that, it gives us more of a precise controlled setting. When you're assembling a table in the customer's home straight out of the box, it makes it a little bit more difficult because you don't have all your tools. You're kind of left with putting it together on the floor, which can leave inconsistencies with how level the table is. That gives this a pro to buying a traditional style table. With all those things being said, we settled for an 8 out of 10 for the ease of assembly. Now for the value for your money. This table comes in at $4,349, which is right in line with a lot of other traditional style tables. Then you throw on the custom felt and the ability to have the logos and their name engraved on the pool table. That is a high perk for that. I think this is a great value for your money because obviously you're incurring license fees when you order this type of table. The company, the manufacturer, is paying those licensing fees. So really, this table is coming down to about $39.99 if you subtracted the license fees. With that custom felt, it's another $500. You're paying less than what you're actually getting, which is good, and that's the main reason for this category. And with these specific tables, you're getting more than what you pay for. That's a 9 out of 10 for the value for your money. On to the brand review. This table is made by Holland Game Rooms. They make a lot of licensed pool tables and shuffleboards. They create a great product. They use great materials, and everything is sourced with the highest grade materials. So they're using a better quality felt than a screen printed felt. It's a little bit easier to work on. It plays better. They use the Hainsworth cloth, which is the best printed cloth in the industry. They offer all these different things outside of pool tables as well. And I've never really had a problem with them. I think they do a great job with customer service. Very easy to communicate with. I know about the timelines it's going to take for these tables, when to expect it, what to expect from their products. I've never had a product come in that was damaged from them, so they usually take good care in packaging the pool table. With all those things said, it's a 9 out of 10 for Holland Game Room. If you're looking to pick up a licensed NCAA pool table or shuffleboard, reach out to us directly at ledfordbilliardsupply.com or give us a call, 864-283-6929, and let's take your room to the next level.